Hi, hello, and happy Wednesday, YouTube, and this is Devon from DevonOutsideTheBox, and I'm here because I have a story to tell you.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
This particular story has to do with both my best decision and my biggest regret. My freshman year and drama class, and I'm sure that you can figure out which one is which, right? But as we all know, every story needs a prologue, so here comes the backstory. My finger twitched. So my freshman year of high school, I was in the beginning drama class, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. You learn the basics of theater, you perform things, you go home. Congratulations, you're done and you passed. So at the end of the year for our final project, we got split into 3 different one-act plays, and I happened to be in a play called I Never Saw Another Butterfly, which is about concentration camps during the Holocaust. I was the principal role, and my character's name was Raja. One of my friends at the time, who happened to be of the male gender, don't be like that, was playing Raja's love interest, named Hansa. We had to perform these shows a total of 3 times. 2 of those times were during the school day in a 2-day festival where we had the English classes come into the theater and watch, and 1 show would perform each period. The 3rd and final time was a nighttime performance for the parents and friends and people who didn't make it to the festival who wanted to go, or just for people who wanted to see them again, because who wouldn't, right? This particular moment took place during one of the festival days and can probably be described by this phrase. Because I was such a major character in this show, I didn't really leave the stage much. So most of the time when the lights went down, I could just figure that I was on stage for the next scene. I'm not conceited at all! This just happened to be one of the times where I couldn't remember. We were going along, and we were about halfway through the show, and everything was going chipper, and everything was sunshine and rainbows, and it was beautiful, and no one was forgetting anything, and it was just great, okay? And then, the moment everything changed. Basically what happened was I was doing this scene and then the lights went down and I couldn't remember what the next scene was, so I started to walk off stage. At that point, it occurred to me that I probably was in the next scene, so I walked back center stage and sat down in my little narrator's chair where I was for about 3/4 of the play. The lights then came up, and I was sitting in my chair, not knowing what to do. I was waiting for someone to enter, or say a line, or give me a cue, or something that would tell me what the heck was going on. I ended up actually getting up and walking around the stage, trying to stay in character, while internally I'm screaming and trying not to freak out. My student director, I know, is up in the light booth watching me, probably panicking and going, oh my god, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? So at one point, about 10-15 seconds later, I finally gave up and I looked up at the light booth and called for line. The line was Hansa. That's it. Nothing else. Just Hansa. And the best part of it all is that he could have gone on with the scene without me saying my line, but he chose to humiliate me. I about slapped him afterwards. So there you go, there you have it, there's my story. It really wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, was it? Oh well. Moral of the story, kids, remember your scenes and remember your lines, and if you don't, slap your scene partner. However, I do still have some announcements for you, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Man, I am just full of references today, aren't I? Just wanted to tell you, tomorrow my family and I are actually spending the night over at Disneyland, so I won't be here tomorrow or Friday because we're coming back really, really late. And then on Saturday, one of my friends is taking me to San Francisco up until next Friday, so I'll be gone for like a week. I know. I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. Other news, I know that with my video making, I've kind of been all over the place. Like, I just kind of make videos whenever I feel like it, and there's no schedule. You feel me? So I'm going to start actually making videos every Tuesday and Thursday, unless something major happens, in which case I'll just make a video right off the bat. So you might just get one random Friday video, or a random Wednesday video, or a random Saturday video. Who knows? Expect them every Tuesday and Thursday. If you don't get one, I'm sorry. It's probably because something happened that prevented me from it that I didn't see coming. Go with it. I'll try to make time and room and make it convenient so that I can make videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay? Okay. So I think that's all I have for you today. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe and rate and comment and all of that jazz. And if you didn't, I really appreciate you checking it out. And I will see you all a little later.